Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Book number 2, Sarga 72, Roman numerals L X X I 72. Bharat's inquiry. He entered in, he looked around, nor in the house his father found. Then to his mother's dwelling bent. To see her face he quickly went. She saw her son so long away, returning after many a day, and from her golden seat in joy sprang forward to her darling boy. Within the bower, no longer bright, came Bharat, lover of the right, and bending with observance sweet, clasped his dear mother's lovely feet. Long kisses on his brow she pressed, and held her hero to her breast. Then fondly drew him to her knees, and questioned him in words like these: How many nights have fled since thou leftest thy grandsire's home till now? By flying steeds so swiftly borne, art thou not weak and travel worn? How fares the king, my father, tell? Is Yudhajit thine uncle well? And now, my son, at length declare the pleasure of the visit there. Thus to the offspring of the king she spake with tender questioning, and to his mother made reply young Bharat of the Lotus Eye. The seventh night has come and fled, since from my grandsire's home I sped. My mother's sire is well, and he, Yudhajit, from all trouble free. The gold and every precious thing presented by the conqueror king, the slower guards behind convey, and left them weary on the way. Urged by the men my father sent, my hasty course I hither bent. Now I implore an answer deign, and all I wish to now explain. And all I wish to know explain. Unoccupied I now behold this couch of thine adorned with gold, and each of King Ikshwaku's race appears with dark and gloomy face. The king is I, my mother dear, most constant in his visits here. To meet my sire I sought this spot. How is it that I find him not? I long to clasp my father's feet. Say where he lingers, I entreat. Perchance the monarch may be seen, where dwells Kaushalya, eldest queen. His father's fate from him concealed, Kaikeyi to her son revealed, told as glad news the story said, for lust of sway had made her mad. Thy father, oh my darling, no, has gone the way all life must go. Devout and famed, of lofty thought, in whom the good their refuge sought. When Bharat pious, pure and true, heard the sad words which pierced him through, grieved for the sire he loved so well, prostrate upon the ground he fell. Down fell the strong-armed hero high, tossing his arms, and a sad cry, Ah, woe is me! Unhappy slain, burst from his lips again, afflicted for his father's fate by grief's intolerable weight. With every sense amazed and cowed, the splendid hero wailed aloud, Ah me, my royal father's bed, of old a gentle radiance shed, like the pure sky when clouds are past, and the moon's light is o'er its cast. And the moon's light is o'er it cast. Ah, of its wisest lord bereft, it shows today faint radiance left. As when the moon has left the sky, or mighty ocean's depths are dry, with choking sobs, with many a tear, pierced to the heart with grief sincere, the best of conquerors poured his sighs, and with his robe veiled face and eyes. Kaikei saw him fallen there, godlike, afflicted in despair, used every art to move him thence, and tried him thus with eloquence. Arise, arise, my dearest, why wilt thou, famed prince, so lowly lie? Not by such grief as this are moved good men like thee, by all approved. The earth, the father, the earth thy father nobly swayed, and rights to heaven he duly paid. At length his race of life was run. Thus thou shouldst not mourn for him, my son. Long on the ground he wept and rolled, from side to side, still unconsoled. And then with bitter grief oppressed, his mother with those words addressed. This joyful hope my bosom fed, when from my grandsire's halls I sped. The king will throne his eldest son, and sacrifice as should be done. But all is changed, my hope was vain, and this sad heart is rent in twain. For my dear father's face I miss, who ever sought his loved one's bliss. But in my absence, mother, say, what sickness took my sire away? Ah, happy Rama, happy day, allowed his funeral rites to pay. The glorious monarch has not learned that I, his darling, have returned, or quickly had he thither sped, and pressed his kisses on my head. Where is that hand whose gentle touch, most soft and kind, I loved so much? The hand that loved to brush away the dust that on his darling lay. Quick, bear the news to Rama's ear. Tell me, great chief, that I'm here. Brother and sire, and friend and all, is he and I his trusty thrall. For noble hearts, to virtue true, their sires in elder brothers view. To clasp his feet I fain would bow. He is my hope and refuge now. What said my glorious sire who knew virtue and vice, so brave and true? Firm in his vows, dear lady, say, what said he ere he passed away? What was his rede to me? I crave to hear the last advice he gave. Thus closely questioned by the youth, Kaikei spoke the mournful truth. The high-souled monarch wept and sighed, for Rama, Sita, Lakshman cried. Then best of all who go to bliss, pass to the world which follows this. Ah, blessed are the people who shall Rama and his Sita view, and Lakshman of the mighty arm, returning free from scathe and harm. Such were the words the last of all, thy father, ere he died, let fall. By fate and death's dread coils and wound, as some great elephant is bound. He heard, yet deeper in despair, her lips this double vow declare, and with sad brow that showed his pain, question his mother thus again. But where is he, of virtue tried, who fills Kaushalya's heart with pride? Where is the noble Rama? Where is Lakshman brave and Sita fair? Thus pressed, the queen began to tell the story as each thing befell, and gave her son in words like these the mournful news she meant to please. The prince is gone in a hermit dress to Dandak's mighty wilderness, and Lakshman brave and Sita share the wanderings of the exile there. Then Bharat's soul with fear was stirred, lest Rama from the right had erred, and jealous for ancestral fame, he put this question to the dame: Has Rama grasped with lawless hold a Brahman's house or land or gold? Has Rama harmed with ill intent some poor or wealthy innocent? Was Rama faithless to his vows, enamored of another spouse? Why was he sent to Dandak's wild, like one who kills an unborn child? He questioned thus, and she began to tell her deeds and crafty plan. Deceitful-hearted, fond and blind, as is the way of womankind. No Brahman's wealth has Rama seized, no dame his wandering fancy pleased. His every eyes he ne'er allows to gaze upon a neighbor's spouse. But when I heard the monarch planned to give the realm to Rama's hand, I prayed that Rama hence might flee, and claimed the throne, my son, for thee. The king maintained the name he bare, and did according to my prayer. And Rama with his brother sent, and Sita forth to banishment. When his dear son was seen no more, the Lord of earth was troubled sore. Too feeble with his grief to strive, he joined the elemental five. Upon then, most dutiful, maintain the royal state arise and reign. For thee, my darling son, for thee, all this was planned and wrought by me. Come, cast thy grief and pain aside, with manly courage fortified. This town and realm are all thine own, and fear and grief are here unknown. Come, with Vasishta's guiding aid, and priests in ritual skilled, let the king's funeral dues be paid, and every claim fulfilled. Perform his obsequies with all that suits his rank and worth, then give the mandate to install thyself as Lord of earth. Wow. Absolutely wow. Whenever I read Ramayana by Mr. Ralph Griffith, it just like opens up all this emotion and drama so nicely. Like almost like you can visualize every single expression on their faces and emotion and body language and everything. It's just so beautiful, absolutely beautiful, theatrical, amazing. Wow. Anyway, this is amazing. Bharata is finding out from his wife Kaikeyi, his mother Kaikeyi, what is happening, what actually happened. Dasharatha is dead and Rama is banished. And because of that, he is bitterly lamenting. Wow, absolutely beautiful, beautiful narration of all this drama unfolding. The highest transcendental drama, Ramayana, Rama drama. This is where the English British word drama comes from Ramayana. Drama, Rama, Rama, drama. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Jai Shri Ramayana. Jai Shri Ram. Hail Ram. Roma Victa. Wow, ciao.